Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius April 19, 2022. Mercury's minor challenging aspect with Saturn today can indicate a tendency to see the flaws more than the benefits of a given situation. The tensions this transit stirs can primarily revolve around your perspective, beliefs, opinions, transportation, and commuting. You could be dealing with minor inconveniences or have difficulty seeing the big picture. However, the day also holds wonderful opportunities. It can be a time when you arrive at a comfortable place of intimacy with someone or when you see a relationship in a new light. The house of love is in Scorpio, which gives you disharmonious characteristics that make you struggle to relate, but it also gives you beautiful qualities that make you sentimental, vibrant, and sensitive, which helps you sustain your relationship for a long time. Today, you might face situations that require some tact. The energy of the day will make it easy to be impulsive, doing or saying things that are imaginative but perhaps not intelligent. Try to focus on the essentials. However, at home, you will have more room to spread out your game. You could share a nice night with your partner if you both want to break free and try something different. The day is conducive to crushes, even to love at first sight. If you have been single for too long and this situation weighs on you, get ready to meet someone who could upset the course of your life. Be careful because you risk missing out on this person because of a misunderstanding or misunderstanding. After a rather unfavorable first opinion, you could fall under the spell of this stranger who will surprisingly come into your life at first sight. You benefit from a moment of grace in this hectic period. You are in a good place to start with a bang. Take full advantage of this beneficial climate, which greatly facilitates your life and brings out sentimental opportunities. As a couple, your relationship is slowly but surely evolving towards more trust and solidarity, especially if you leave your desires aside a little to take an interest in those of your partner. The cards are in your hands, so play. If you're second-guessing yourself, or nervously contemplating next steps, don't fret. The moon, celestial ruler of your stability-seeking second house of comfort, finances, and value systems, will sit alongside Jupiter and Neptune in Pisces via your 10th house of authority, boss moves, and reputation in the world. So, let's say you are strategizing on your next steps regarding a love interest, specifically those of you looking to take the lead. Thanks to this perplexing stellium of energies, the last thing you are is certain. This, however, doesn't mean you're not going to take the risk of approaching this love, at least not with your celestial ruler, Mercury, in Aries. Be open to a change of heart. Your perception of what is valuable or worth the commitment in your career may be due for a change. As Venus in Pisces squares the North Node in Scorpio today, you are encouraged to consider a different perspective of your commitments and partnerships. Venus is ready to go all in with an educational opportunity to assist your professional development. But this opportunity may go against what you have considered for your career. Although different, you should entertain whatever comes your way, as it could be worthwhile. Today might be all about keeping your work and professional hats on, but not just because this is the heart of the working week. This is something you will ultimately benefit from financially. It is the moon that is helping to draw all the threads together on the job and career fronts today, but with implications on the income front from as early as next week. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. It may sound crazy, but have you ever thought about setting yourself a budget? Today you're going to get in one of those self-improvement moods, and figuring out your finances will probably be the first step. What you want seems to be magically in tune with the people you meet and socialize with. You feel a strong sense of identity and flirt with whoever you meet or find appealing. Others are content to listen to what you have to say, and you benefit equally from their response, enjoying connections you make. You have been on a journey of process, it seems, and you may be craving something that you can sink your teeth into. Whatever you are craving, your internal organs are most likely craving as well. Give them something they can really gnaw on, such as kale, chard, fennel, and chicory. Leafy green salads and roots vegetables can make a big difference in your outlook on life, believe it or not. Take a night off from working out and plan some meals that include these ingredients. You may find a need to get moving today. At times, almost everyone prefers quiet activities, books, art, and even just sitting around to physical activity. By not being too active, though, your health may suffer. Fresh air, exercise, and sunshine are vital to your well-being. Let this day rich with your own vibration get you going. When you feel the urge to get up and do something active, don't dawdle. Chances are you'll really enjoy yourself. Our eyes in the sky. Mercury in Taurus and the Scorpio moon lend positive and airy vibes to the day, allowing us to chat and analyze our emotions. The moon is in the via combusta degrees of Scorpio, so we could get up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Try not to let your ego get the better of your emotions, and have patience with both yourself and those around you. While we're cosmically set to get an emotional reprieve later in the morning, today might not be an easy day. As the afternoon progresses, the moon begins to form harsh aspects with Venus and Mars. Emotions that we've repressed might begin to affect us, though we won't necessarily have the tools to release them just yet. A cerebral energy could put us in an obsessive headspace, so try not to fall down any social media rabbit holes or stalk your ex online. Thus, energy also gives us the motivation to make money and build security. Unfortunately, the planet of action could meet with some resistance from Saturn. Try not to make any spontaneous or premature financial moves. Take stock of your finances in the coming days and form a plan to resolve any lingering debt you may have. In the early morning, the Scorpio moon trines Mercury in Taurus, supporting sound judgment. Although it is typically difficult to make decisions during the Scorpio moon, justice, liberation, and truth act as conceptual guides. Gray areas take on clear definition. There is an obvious choice if we want to stay in line with our ethics and end up on the right side of history. Although we can make important elections now, this is also a great influence for handling less serious business. Getting together with friends, working on group projects, or doing volunteer work within our communities are all favored. Our perspective can be communicated without ruffling feathers or alienating those who we need to have on our side. Sharing opinions openly and authentically breeds trust and diffuses enmity. Mid-afternoon, the moon opposes Chiron in Aries, triggering events that cause us to feel insecure. We may still be able to communicate our ideas effectively, however, underneath a facade of objectivity, our behavior is being governed by painful recollections of our past. Certain interactions remind us that life isn't always fair. Perhaps we have been slighted in a way that feels unjust. Feeling unworthy or incapable can find us seeking out support, placing pressure on friends or partners to uplift us. In this way, we risk turning our back on own desires to align with others' interests, conceivably to escape persecution. Hiding from our uniqueness only serves to distance ourselves from our intuition. Be mindful that others like us for who we are, not how well we can chameleon ourselves to their agendas.